All right, my ninja warriors. So as promised on the Monday, 10:15ish. Yes, it's slightly a delay over here, but I am here with 10 questions from TATVA module. This is the module of Vedantu only. Okay. Okay. I think I'm getting my voice also from this system. Yes. So just let me know if I'm audible and visible. And let me check whether you can see me or not. Let me refresh it. Let me see who all have joined. So, okay, I can see. Hi, Bhargav. Hi, Tanishri. Hello, everyone. Hi, Namneet. Hi, Daniel. All right. Good evening, Mogul. How are you all? Ma'am, I did 60 plus quadratic JEE in PYQ. Very nice. Very nice. Nameet is saying hi, hello. All clear, all good. Am I audible? Am I visible? Make sure the moment you enter the session, you have to hit the like button. Yes. Okay. All right. I can see. Ma'am, I am your 2025 batch student. I have joined Triple IT DM. Okay, nice. Your obsession J series is a gem. क्या बात है? Thank you so much. See, your seniors are giving you feedback also, and I am getting so many requests also. Please make a roadmap chapter wise. Okay. All right. Okay. For all chapters PCM JEE from July to November end, please, ma'am. Okay, all right. Teamwork. I guess I have given you one video, July to October complete plan of mathematics. I have given. Just do check it out. I have given it like 3 days back only. So this is a brand new teamwork. Good evening, Gokul Raj. Okay, so please join in. See, whatever your request is, I know you have so many doubts, so many confusion, but that we are going to cover by the end of this session, or maybe you can just share a comment, leave a comment, and I'll just look into that comment. I'll create that video for you, create that planner, give you whatever you want. Okay, I'll think about it. But now today's session is going to be all. See, one more request, ma'am, please make a roadmap for JEE 2027 chapter wise, ma'am. Chapter wise, so I have given, na? Chapter wise, to given, I have given. Please give so many requests. Okay, before I start teaching you, let me just tell you, okay, that I have given a full-fledged mathematics plan, week-wise plan, chapter-wise plan. Already I have shared, okay. So yes, I am going to do that. But today's session is going to be all about solving TATVA questions from quadratic equations, right? So are we ready for the practice? First of all, do let me know. And see, we are right here in front of the smart board. Okay, 10 tattva questions, quadratic equation. Okay, just give me a moment for all of those who are asking me chapter wise plan. Let me show it to you. Chapter wise plan, I have already given it to you. Okay, just write Vedantu JEE English. Okay, Vedantu JEE English over here and see what I will show you chapter wise plan given by me. You just have to check. Okay, so go on the videos and just check this video. Complete planner I have given. Just watch this video. How to use this planner also I have given. So can you see this? Chapter wise, week wise, and also I have given you that expected number of questions. So weightage also given. And in this video also in detail, I have told you which chapters you can skip, which chapters are important. So this is already done. Now, I don't know, one more planner, what shall I give you? What are you asking for? So just go and have a look. Okay, everyone? Yes, for all other subject also, chemistry and physics will be shared. Okay. Ma'am, day by day, Telugu students are increasing to your sessions. Yes, Bhargav, are you Telugu too? Okay, Namit is saying, ma'am, do it for 11th too. Don't worry, I'll do that. Chalo. Now, I think, let me get to the agenda. The very first question over here. See, start solving it. Start solve. See, and now we are starting at 10:30, okay? 10:30. So, our target is to finish 10 questions within 20 minutes. Within 20 minutes. Emia, I have mentioned all the chapters over there. Which chapters I have skipped? Tell me. Complete chapters are there. Okay. Chalo. Product of real roots of this equation. Product of real roots. Product of real roots. Okay. So this is a TATVA question. Very basic question, I would say. First of all, this is mod x, right? And this is x square. Now understand, x square can be written down as mod x square. Yes or no? X square can be written down as mod x square. Yes or no? So the same equation I will be able to write mod x square plus mod x plus 9 is equals to 0. Okay. Okay, everybody. Now tell me, mod x is equal to t if I put. So it will become, see, the only reason behind doing this is keeping this equation consistent. Right? So if mod x will be there, then I can convert this into t square plus t plus 9 is equals to 0. Now let's solve it. Before solving it, let me just understand whether this equation will have real roots or not. Who will tell me? Discriminant. Discriminant will tell me whether this equation will have real roots or not. So b square minus 4 into a into c. Can you see discriminant is negative? That means no real roots. You will not get any real roots of this equation. So which answer is correct? Product of real roots does not exist. Does not exist. Okay? Does not exist. Product does not exist because there is no real roots, right? So, Taneshwari, why you are saying 35? Next question on your screen. A comma b belongs to real number. The quadratic equation has imaginary roots. The quadratic equation has imaginary roots. Ax square minus bx is equals to 1 has imaginary roots. Okay. Then a plus b plus 1 is equal to. Okay. So a comma b belongs to real. Okay. One more information, I think a comma b belongs to real and one more information is missing. A is negative. Okay. A is negative. A is negative. So now just tell me, imaginary roots. Can you just tell me what is the condition of imaginary roots? Imaginary roots means discriminant should be less than 0. That means the graph, if I just want to draw the graph of this quadratic expression, suppose y is equals to ax square plus bx minus bx plus 1, right? Now just tell me one thing. This quadratic expression which has no real roots. See, no real roots. No real roots means what? Discriminant less than 0. Discriminant less than 0. Now discriminant less than 0 means it doesn't touch x-axis. So either the graph will be completely above the x-axis or the graph will be completely below the x-axis. Getting it or not? Okay, only two kinds of graphs are possible, but now as per the question, see one information I told you, no, that is missing. If a is less than 0, that means we need to reject it because a less than 0 means this. What does that mean? That ax square minus bx plus 1 will always be less than 0. Yes or no? See, if you accept this graph, that means always your graph will be below x-axis. That means all the values of y will be negative. All the values of y, yes, parabola below x-axis. Now just tell me one thing. No matter what value are you going to put in this, it will come as negative. Now you know what? Understand this very, very nicely. Yay, this one, a plus b plus 1. Okay, you need observation skills. You just need manipulation skills. You just need observation skills to crack this question. Tell me, What should I do with this expression? What should I do with this expression in order to get a plus b plus 1? How on the earth I am going to get a plus b plus 1? Tell me. How on the earth I will get a plus b plus 1? So ma'am, you will get a plus b plus 1 if you put x is equals to minus 1. Try putting x is equals to minus 1. You'll be like a into minus 1 ka whole square. Minus minus plus b plus 1 less than 0. That means no matter what value of x are you going to put, you are going to get negative value. So now if you put minus 1, you will obtain this a plus b plus 1, and that will definitely become, see, minus 1 if you put, what will get? So it will be like, parabola will always give you the negative value. A plus b plus 1 will become negative. Yes, Taneshwari, absolutely right. Okay, all right. Next question on your screen. Okay, if A, B, C are distinct rational numbers, then roots of the equation are. Roots of the equation are. Now understand. See, B plus C minus 2A. A plus C minus 2B. A plus B minus 2C. Can you see the coefficients? Coefficients are in cyclic order. Are in cyclic order. Ninja trick. Whenever you see coefficient in cyclic order, ninja trick, ninja technique. Ninja technique says that put very simple, either x is equals to 1 or minus 1. Put x is equals to minus 1. Rohit, this is a Vedantu JEE English channel. This channel is dedicated for students who struggle with Hindi language, right? Okay, so I can speak Hindi, but I can't speak Hindi, okay, over here. X is equal to 1. You put x is equals to 1 and tell me what is going to happen. Ma'am, okay, try putting x. So b plus c minus 2a plus a plus c minus 2b plus a plus b minus 2c. You'll be like, ma'am, c minus 2c gone. b minus 2b gone. a minus 2a gone. So everything will become what? 0. Okay, can you see? That means x is equals to 1 is actually one root of this equation. Right or wrong? X is equals to 1 is one root of this equation. So clearly, see, if one root is rational, can you see 1 is rational? Other root will absolutely be rational, because see, they are saying A, B, C are rational numbers. Right? So if one root is rational, other root has to be rational. Yes or no? So option A is absolutely right, everyone. Are you getting my point? Why I am saying that other root has to be rational? Because see, if your coefficients A, B, C are rational number, na? See, if A, B, C are rational number, then what happened? Let me tell you. So either all the roots will be rational. All the roots will be rational. First option. Second option, both roots will be, this is p plus minus root q. Both roots will be irrational. But here, can you see, one root is coming rational. Teacher, can I put x equals to 1 or minus 1? But may I know why particularly these two numbers instead? Why can't use other numbers? See, this is a hit and trial method. And in such questions where cyclic order is maintained, they will only give you such questions where easy numbers are getting satisfied. Okay, they will not give you any equation where x is equals to 100 is getting satisfied. So plus minus 1 plus minus 2, that's it. Okay, so it will be very like easy on the eyes. 1, 0, 2, minus 2, these numbers are very easy on the eyes, right? Okay. Chalo, next question is from the formula topic. Remember, difference of roots. Do you know the formula of difference of roots of quadratic equation? Difference of roots. Mod of alpha minus beta. Mod of alpha minus beta. Okay, everyone, mod of alpha minus beta. We have a formula which is root d upon mod a. This is what we call as difference of roots. Please remember this formula, very good formula. So if the equation has difference of roots as 3, so mod alpha minus beta is given as 3. So root d by mod a is given as 3. Obviously, now root d is positive, mod a should also be or will also be positive. Root d, square root of b square. So k minus 4 whole square minus 4 into a into c. So plus 4 into 2k minus 2 whole upon mod k minus 2 will become equals to 3. All right, solving it with me. Solving it with me. Okay, so now solve it. Okay, so this is k minus 4 whole square, k square plus 16 minus 8k plus 8k plus 8k. Can you see? And so minus 8k and then plus 4 to the 8k. Eventually, what are you going to get is 4 to the 8 into 16. So minus 16, right? Okay, and square root is right there. Whole upon, so whole upon I am removing. This is equals to 3 mod of k minus 2. Okay, can you see that what is happening over here? 16, 16 gone. So this is mod k is equals to 3 of audible. Am I audible now? Yes. So, okay. If both the roots of this quadratic equation are less than 5. So, can you see this particular graph? See, this quadratic equation will be upward facing parabola. Now, both the roots, so it is very clear that at least both roots should exist now. The very first condition will be, ma'am, discriminant should be greater than or equals to 0, because I don't want my quadratic expression to have no roots. Because if it is not going to have any real roots, how are we going to compare it with 5? Okay, if the roots are imaginary, I can't say that roots are less than 5, greater than 5, right? So now basically discriminant should be greater than or equals to 0. Now second thing is vertex of this parabola, which is minus b by 2a. X coordinate of vertex minus b by 2a should be lesser than 5. 5 should be bigger, right? Because see, roots are less than. So this is also a thing. Okay. And now one more condition, that f of 5, the value of this quadratic at 5, f of 5, see, f of 5 should be positive. F of 5, third, f of 5 should be positive. So this is my fx. Let's take my fx. F of x, x square minus 2kx plus k square plus k minus 5. Okay, so 3 conditions I need to apply, and I just need to take intersection of all the 3 conditions. Number 1 condition, tell me, discriminant greater than or equals to 0. So b square, 4k square minus 4ac. So 4 times k square plus k plus 5 should be greater than or equals to 0. It is so obvious. 4 cancel. 4 cancel. Okay. Now k square also cancels. So minus k plus 5 should be greater than or equals to 0. Multiply it with negative sign. So k should be less than or equals to minus 5. K should be less than or equals to minus 5. It should be less than or equals to minus 5. So. Huh? Sorry, this is minus, right? So this is k minus 5. K should be less than or equals to plus 5. Less than plus 5. Okay. So what does that mean? Option A is wrong and B is wrong. Less than 5, I think D or C will give me the correct answer, correct? Okay, second thing, vertex minus b by 2a. So minus of b by 2a, correct? So this is going to give you less than 5. Minus gone. 2 cancel minus. So k should be less than 5. So k can never be equal to 5 also. K equal to 5 is also not acceptable. That means C option is also right. Wrong, and D, only D is matching. But now we have one more thing, third. F of 5 greater than 0. Put 5. So f of 5 greater than 0 will be 25 minus, this will be minus 10k plus k square plus k minus 5 greater than 0, correct? So k square minus 9k plus 20 greater than 0. If you split this, it will become what? K minus 4, k minus 5 greater than 0. K minus 4, k minus 5 greater than 0. Right? So method of interval 4 and 5, greater than 5, less than 4. Greater than 5 though will never be acceptable. Greater than 5 will never be acceptable. Taneshwari, why C is correct? C is incorrect. Greater than 5 is never acceptable. So less than 4 is the only option we have. C. D greater than or equals to 0 is telling me K less than or equals to 5. Okay. Second option is K strictly less than 5. That means 5 will never be in my answer, because eventually intersection is something which I need to take. Okay, so that is why 5 is never in my answer. Less than 5, so this is wrong. This is again greater than 5, this is wrong. 5 including, wrong. This, I think this will give you, the last thing will give you less than 4. Okay, this question also done. Ready for the next question? Okay, this is also a very good question. Equation reducible to quadratic equation. Not a direct equation. This was asked in JEE Main also. JEE Main 2025. See, e power sin x. Can I write 1 upon e power sin x? You need to solve this, right? Now tell me one thing. Tell me. This is, put e power sin x is equals to t. Reducible to what? So t minus 1 by t minus 4 is equals to 0. T square minus 4t minus 1 is equals to 0. Okay. Now solve it. So now be very careful. Okay. Here we are going to consider range also. Okay. So t square minus 4t. Now calculate t, ma'am. T will be equals to 4 plus minus square root of b square. 16 plus 4 upon 2. If you solve this, this is 20. 20 is actually 2 root 5. 4 plus minus 2 root 5 by 2. Correct? Okay. So this is 2 plus minus root 5. Okay. 2 plus minus root 5. Now tell me one thing. Hold on. 2 plus minus root 5. Can you tell me the value of root 5? Slightly. Like, ma'am, root 4 is 2. So root 5 must be 2 point something. So it is 2 point something. So obviously, one value will be a negative value and another will be 4 point something. Okay, value of t, one will be negative. So imagine e power sin x, one value is negative and one value is 4 point something. Now we need to check whether this is even possible or not. E power sin x can become negative kya? Tell me. You know what? E power x is always strictly positive. So e power sin x can never be negative. Not possible. Not possible. Now e power sin x. What is the minimum and maximum? What is the formula, ma'am? Mughal Kripa. Formula of quadratic equation, class 10th. How to solve a quadratic equation by formula method? Please don't ask me, Google it. Okay? I am just assuming that you know at least basics. At least basics. Basic formula of class 10th you are forgetting. Minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Chalo. Now e power sin x is something which we need to study. So ma'am, sin x ka to range we know na. We know like sin x lies between minus 1 to 1. Okay. So sin x, if at all sin x is minus 1, so you will get e power minus 1. And sin x is plus 1, so e power 1. Eventually in between sin x becomes 0, e power 0 will become 1. So there is a middle value which we are not interested in middle value, but just that. 1 upon e to e. So minimum value is 1 by e, maximum is e. So sin x minimum value is 1 upon e, which is, see, negative it can't happen. So 1 by e is a fractional quantity, point something. Okay, and e power 1 is 2 point something. So e power sin x maximum value will be 2 point something. E power sin x can never be 4 point something. Not possible again. So how many roots for this equation? 0 roots. 0 roots for this equation, my dear students. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Anyone? Everyone? Ready for the next question? Chalo, this question. The value of m. Find the value of m for which one of the roots of this equation is double of the another root. One root of this equation is double of one of the roots of this. See, what they are saying is x square minus 3x plus 2m is equals to 0 is the very first equation. X square minus x plus m is equals to 0. See, what they are saying is one root of this equation is double of one root of this. Suppose this one root of this equation is alpha. See, double of root of this, 2 alpha. So if one root of this equation is alpha, then other root of this equation, the one root of this equation will become 2 alpha. That's what they are telling you. And now they are asking you the value of m. Is the question clear? How many of you think that, ma'am, no, question is confusing? Because you know what? Some people will write alpha and 2 alpha. No, that's not correct. Please understand and read it nicely. Double of root of this equation. So let us assume that alpha is the root. So double of alpha will become root of the very first equation. Are you now getting it? Okay, ma'am. So if alpha is root, then put alpha. So put alpha. Clearly put it. So ma'am, alpha square plus m is, alpha square minus alpha plus m is equals to 0, and here put 2 alpha, na? So 4 alpha square minus 3 to the 6 alpha, okay, plus 2m. See, if you say that 2 alpha is root of this equation, that means you will satisfy that root. If you say alpha is root of this equation, that means you will satisfy that root. That's it. Now you have got this thing. See, whenever you have any common root question, especially in quadratic equation, I am going to tell you the trick. Whenever common root, like here there is no common root, but slightly common root is, like something is common, right? Alpha is common at least in 2 equations. What you will do is, you will eliminate alpha square. Trick. Eliminate alpha square. Eliminate alpha square and figure out value of alpha. Calculate alpha. First step is eliminate alpha square and calculate the value of alpha. See, how will you eliminate? By multiplying this equation by 4. Multiply it by 4 and subtract. So it will become what? 4 alpha square minus 4 alpha plus 4m is equals to 0. This is your second equation, first equation. Subtract 1 minus 2. 1 minus 2. So 4 alpha gone, minus 6 alpha plus 4 alpha, so minus 2 alpha. 2m minus 4m, so minus 2m is equals to 0. So alpha is actually equals to minus m. So you got okay. Yes. So what I was telling you, you know the trick now. Now you know the trick. Eliminate trick for common roots. First of all, let me write the trick over here. Trick for common roots. Okay. Trick for common root. The moment you see something common root is getting trick for common root. Common root or situation like common root. What are the steps? Okay. Number 1, eliminate that common root alpha. Common root alpha. Alpha square. Okay. Second, calculate value of alpha. Calculate value of alpha. Third, put the value of alpha in quadratic equation, and that's it. This is the trick. Okay. This is the trick. So see, this is what I did. First of all, decoded this. This is alpha, this is 2 alpha. Correct? Now put the value of 2 alpha in this, value of alpha in this. So you'll get 2 equations. Eliminate alpha square, calculate alpha and put in this these two equations, one of these two equations, anyone. Alpha is equals to minus m. I think we need to put it over here. Okay, here we will put alpha, here we will put 2 alpha. So here is the good thing. Okay, and eventually m is equals to 0 comma minus 2. All righty, everyone. Now one more thing, see, understand what is happening. M is equals to 0. Check your answer also. Learn how to check your answer. This checking, verification will be useful in JEE Main. This thing will become useful in JEE Main. M is equals to 0. If you put, what will happen? Tell me, ma'am. If M is equals to 0, if I'll put, so it will be, ma'am, x square minus 3x is equals to 0 and x square minus x is equals to 0. So, ma'am, 0, 3 and 0, 1. See, if M is 0, then first equation will be x square minus 3x is equals to 0. Second is x square minus x is equals to 0. So this equation will have yes. So now again, see, I have put m is equals to 0 and solved it. M is equals to minus 2 and solved it. So m is equals to minus 2 pe I am getting 4 comma minus 1, 2 comma minus 1. Can you see one root is double of the other? So now you're getting it. Okay, all right. Next question on your screen. Okay, I'll give you some time to solve it. Again, similar question. Ma'am, in TATVA, do we have these kind of many problems? See, so many problems are not there yet. Yes, but a couple of problems. Definitely a couple of problems. Okay. So now understand this question. See, similar technique I am going to apply, similar trick which I just taught you. This expression and this expression must have one common factor. These two expressions will have one common factor. So what we are going to do is, let the common factor is what? Suppose x minus alpha will be that common factor. What does that mean? If both have same common factor, it means x is equals to alpha will be the common root. See, common factor and common root are same thing. In another way, they are trying to say that these two equations are having one common root. Okay, so let us assume x is equals to alpha. So again, alpha square minus 11 alpha plus a is equals to 0. Alpha will satisfy this and alpha will satisfy this as well. Okay, alpha satisfying both. Now what is the trick? Eliminate alpha square. Subtract it. You will get it. So this will become what? 3 alpha. See, minus 11 plus 14. 3 alpha minus, this will, if you subtract this, a is equals to 0. So alpha is equals to a by 3. See, eliminate alpha, get the value of, eliminate alpha square, get the value of alpha and put it in any of the equation. So now put it in the first equation. So a square by 9 minus 11a by 3 plus a is equals to 0. You just have to solve it to get the value of a, right? Just get the value of a. A square minus 33a plus 9a is equals to 0. So clearly a square minus 33 minus 9, can anybody tell me? 33 minus 9. So it will become what? 23. 23. Not 24. 24a is equals to 0. So a is equals to 0 comma 24 will be the answer. So x square minus 11a plus 24 is equals to 0. 11x. So 6 and 4, 24 होता है. 4, 6 and 4, 9 and 2, yes. What is that one common root? Can anybody tell me? 24. So 24 ka 2 into 12. 3 into 8. Yes. 3 into 8. So x is equals to 3 comma 8. X is equals to 3 comma 8. Now what about this x square minus 14a plus 24 ka double 48 is equals to 0. So 48, how will you calculate? 24 into 2. 12 into 2. 6, 8, 6 and 8. So yes, x is equals to 6 comma 8. So clearly 8 is the common thing over here. So x minus 8 is absolutely correct. Yes, everyone. See, what did we do? Rohit is asking why you take x is equals to alpha. Understand the question and understand the trick also. We have learned this trick just in the previous session. Suppose these two equations have one common factor. So we are assuming that x minus alpha is that one common factor. Right? If x minus alpha is one common factor in both the equation, that means x is equals to alpha will one common root. X is equals to alpha, we are assuming that it is one common root to both. Now, if alpha is the common root to both the equation, then alpha will definitely satisfy both the equation. Put alpha, it will become 0. Put alpha, it will become 0. Now, whenever common root question arrives, you need to eliminate alpha square. That's the trick. I have written it over here. Eliminate common root alpha square. How will you do that? By subtracting these two equations. The moment you will do that, you will get this. See, this is gone. 3 alpha and this. Now the next step, get the value of alpha. Calculate alpha. So alpha is a by 3. What is the next step? Tell me. Put alpha in quadratic equation. So alpha, the moment you will get alpha, you have to put this alpha in any of these equations. Alpha square minus 11 alpha plus a. So put a by 3 in place of alpha. So put a by 3. So a square by 9 minus 11a by 3 plus a. So from here I have got two values of a, 0 and 24. 0 and 24. 0 if you put, you will not get. See, a is never 0. They are telling you, a is never 0. So a is 24. So now put 24 here, 24 here. So this is one equation, this is second equation. You have figured out the roots 3, 8, 6, 8. Obviously, which one is the common root? They are talking about common factor. So obviously 8. 8 is the common thing. Ma'am, whenever I should use this trick is useful when you get common root wala question. When you are getting the common root wala question. Chalo. Next question on your screen. If common root in question, then x is equals to alpha we should take. Yes, that's what I am telling you. Yes, Rohit. If at all common root question comes in the question, you have to assume that let alpha is that one common root. Put alpha in both the equations and then eventually proceed. I told you steps. If the inequality is satisfied for x belongs to R, then the least integral value of m is what you are asking. Okay. See, inequality is greater than 0 for all x belongs to R. So, see, understand. Remember that ghost polynomial? My students to understand that ghost polynomial. What is that ghost polynomial? See, if a quadratic expression is always positive, that means this is the scenario that A is greater than 0 and A is greater than 0 and D should be less than 0. Okay, these are the two conditions. So yes, M minus 2 is greater than 0, A greater than 0. And discriminant B square 64 minus 4 AC less than 0. Here I am doing discriminant less than 0. Just solve it and you will get the answer. So here M is greater than 2. First thing. Okay. Now second thing. 4 to cancel 16. So 16 minus. This is M square plus 2M minus 8 less than 0. So this is minus M square minus 2M. 16 minus 8 is plus 8. So minus plus 8 less than 0. Multiply negative sign M square minus 2M plus 2M minus 8 greater than 0. So this is M plus 4 M minus 2 greater than 0. Minus 2 to 4. Minus 2 to 4. But see M greater than 2. M greater than 2. M greater than 2, right? So if I take intersection of 1 and 2, M belongs to 2, 4. Okay. All right. Now, one student is saying, ma'am, M is equal to 2. What will happen when M will be equal to 2? Understand. If M is equal to 2, then this will become 0. Then your equation will be what? Let us check what is happening at M is equals to 2. Why M is equals to 2 is not going to be your answer, because if you put, so this is 8x plus 6 greater than 0. X should be greater than minus 3 by 4. So when I am putting M is equals to 2, this inequality is only getting me minus x greater than minus 3 by 4, which is not correct. They are telling me this inequality should always be satisfied for all values of x. But when I put M is equals to 2, my inequality is satisfying for only this interval, minus 3 by 4. So that is why M is equals to 2 is can never be the correct answer. So obviously, then the least integral, so M will be equals to, yes, 3 is the correct answer. Next question on your screen, last question, very good question. Last question, but a very good question. Ma'am, can't we just factorize above inequality and find range of M? Factorize, if at all you are able to factorize, you can do that. Product. How on the earth are you going to factorize? It is M plus 4. Are you able to factorize it? How are you going to factorize it? Jaya Shri is saying, ma'am, can you repeat the previous question? See, understand, first of all, any quadratic inequality is strictly greater than 0 for all values of x belongs to R. Please understand, this is a full-fledged concept. By the way, the same question, similar question was asked in JEE Main 2025. Similar, you will see. Go and check. A quadratic equation, always positive. A quadratic equation, always negative. So, a quadratic equation always positive means leading coefficient positive and discriminant less than 0. Because any quadratic equation always positive means the graph will be completely above the x-axis. If the graph is completely above x-axis, that means no real roots. And upward facing parabola should be there because completely above, so it will happen. No? So leading coefficient positive, discriminant less than 0. So leading coefficient m minus 2 should be positive. That means m should be greater than 2. That is first thing. Now discriminant b square minus 4ac should be less than 0. You just have to solve it. Method of intervals. You will get minus 2 to 4. Now tell me, m greater than 2, m minus 2 to 4. Take intersection. Take intersection. Oops, sorry. My bad, my dear students, my bad. This is a wrong, I have done a little bit mistake over here. So sorry about it. See, yes, one student is saying, ma'am, 5 is the least integral. Yes, yes, Shipali, yes. Actually, this is what? 4 to infinity and minus 2 to less than this. Yeah, this is what we are going to get. Now, intersection 1, intersection 2. M greater than 2 and m greater than 4. So, m greater than 4 is the final answer. Okay, so m greater than 4 is the final answer. So sorry. So m greater than 4. Now least value, can anybody tell me now? 4 can never be the value. So what is the next value? M is equals to 5 is the least value. Oops, 5. Jayashri, thank you for asking the question. Yes. Last question, chalo. Last question. Ready, last question. Okay. For a positive integer n, the quadratic equation has 2 consecutive integral solutions. Then n is equal to, very good question, and you know what? This question was actually asked in one previous JEE main question. This was always there in my notes. Since so many years, this was there in my notes. Okay, and you know what? Maybe around 2017 or 2018, JEE main 2017 or 2018, similar question, exact copy-paste question they have asked in JEE main. So this is again important for JEE main. See. Back. Okay, sorry. Yes. Now tell me, what did we do? So we multiplied these two, I have got this. We multiplied these two, I have got this. Next term will be x plus 2, x plus 3. If you multiply that, you will get this. Last will be just multiply, simply multiply. It will be x square, then it will be nx and n minus 1x. Okay? And nn minus 1 here, constant term. So this is the last quadratic. Yes or no? Are you getting is equals to 10n? Now how do you form a quadratic equation? Ma'am, quadratic equation mein what we do is we keep like terms together. X square, whatever x square is there, we keep it together. Just tell me one thing, how many x square will be there? How many x square will be there? Total, how many x square will be there? So ma'am, basically what I'm trying to say is how many terms will be there? This is the first term, second term, last term. How many terms will be there? So it starts with x plus 1 and it is x plus n. So ma'am, there are n terms, or you can say n products are there. Can you see the n products? Can you count it? Okay, so x plus 1 and this is x plus n. Obviously, there will from 1 to n, how many terms? N terms. So how many x square will be there, ma'am? So there will be n times x square. All right. Now tell me that how, like, collect the terms of x power 1, collect together. So ma'am, this is 1x, this is 3x, this is 5x, and all the way up to 2n minus 1x. So it will be 1 plus 3 plus 5 and all the way up to 2n minus 1x plus. Now just tell me, what are you going to get in the place of constant? So ma'am, from in the first equation there is no constant, so it will be 0, right? There is no constant in the very first bracket, ma'am. 0 plus 2 plus 6 and all the way up to n minus 1. Some knowledge of sequence and series will also be utilized over here. Please do not think about, this is quadratic equation plus sequence and series. Okay, so now this is nx square plus 1, 3, 5 and all the way up to 2n minus 1. So this is arithmetic progression. Can you see sum of arithmetic progressions? Sum of arithmetic progression, can anybody tell me? Okay, so first of all, how many terms are there? There are n terms. See, or you can just apply sum of arithmetic progression. See, how many terms? See, 1, 3, 5. How many terms are there, ma'am? 1x, 3x, 5x, nx. So n terms are there. So n by 2 and first and last. So 1 plus 2n minus 1. Remember now, formula of sum of AP. Sum of AP is what? N by 2 first term plus last term. How many of you remember this formula? So n by 2 first term is 1, last term is 2n minus 1. So clearly you are having n square x. See, let me cut it by the another pen. X, right? So n square x plus. Think about 0 plus 2 plus 6 and n minus 1. So 2 into 1, then we have 2 into 1, then 1 multiply 2, 2 multiply 3, then 3 multiply 4, 12, like that, n minus 1. Okay, all right. So see, how many terms are there? So ma'am, n minus 1 terms are there. If you exclude this 0, na, how many terms are there? N minus 1 terms are there. Okay, so start with that, or you can say that this is nothing but, see, this is nothing but, can I write this as sigma of n minus 1? Okay, n starts with, n is equals to 1 se leke, n equals to 1 se leke, how many terms? N terms. If you put n is equals to 1, what will become? 1 into 0. So can you see 1 into 0? Put n is equals to 2. So it will become 1 into 2. See, put n is equals to 2, 2 into 1. Put n is equals to 3, you will get 6. N is equals to 4, finally you put, so this is how it is. Okay, so sigma, this is n square minus sigma 1. Sorry, sigma n. Sigma n square minus sigma n, like that. Sigma n square, or you can say that this one is actually 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square and so on, minus 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way up to n. This is how it is, this portion. Okay, so now this is nx square plus nx plus, what about this? Can anybody help me with this? Yes, so n terms, right? N terms. N plus 1 formula, direct formula, 2n plus 1 by 6. minus, this is n plus 1 by 2. Correct. Now clearly from the whole equation, can you see, and this is equals to 10n. N gone. All the n's are gone. Okay. So now x square plus x. Rewriting x square plus x plus. Okay, or yes, plus. Now n plus 1 to n plus 1 by 6. N plus 1 to n plus 1 by 6. Okay, n plus 1 by 2 minus n plus 1 by 2. This is equals to 10n. We just need to solve it. Keep solving it. Keep solving it. Okay. X square plus x plus, take n plus 1 by 2 as common. So 2n plus 1 by 3 minus 1 is equals to 10n. N is actually gone. So this is just 10. N is cancelled, no? This is just 10. So now this is x square plus x plus. So this is what? 2n, 1 minus 3. 1 minus 3 is minus 2. So this is going to give you n plus 1 by 2. And this is 2n minus 1 by 3. 2 cancel. Okay, is equals to 10. So x square plus x, or you can say that 3x square, right? 3x square plus 3x plus n square minus 1 is equals to 10. So 3x square plus 3x, can you see, plus n square is equals to 11, or you can say minus 11 is equals to 0. This is what you are getting. 3x square plus 3x. Oops, sorry. From here, I need to do it one more time. Yes. See, x square plus x, this is n square plus n square minus 1 by 3 is equals to 10. Correct kya? Let me solve it over here. X square plus x. Can I just shift this 10 over here? So this will become what? Plus n square. Okay. So 30 minus 31 by 3 is equals to 0. This is the final quadratic equation. Yes, it is for class JEE 11th. Yes. If you have studied quadratic and sequence, then this question is for you. This is the last question. If for a positive integer n, the quadratic equation has two consecutive integral solution, then n is equal to what? Okay. So this is what we are getting. Now understand, as per the question, what are they saying? That this equation has two consecutive integral roots. That means difference of roots. Okay, difference of roots. Mod alpha minus beta. Can I write difference of roots become 1? Consecutive, yeah? Right? Consecutive. So if consecutive is there, then what will happen? Root d by mod a is equals to 1. See, mod a is anyway 1. So root d is 1. Just that. Square root of discriminant is 1, or you can say this implies discriminant becomes 1. Discriminant, just calculate discriminant and make it 1. Discriminant, anyone in the chat box? Ma'am, b square, so 1 square minus 4, what is a? 1. So n square minus 31 by 3 is equals to what? Discriminant becomes 1. So 1 cancel. So it is very clear that over here, hold on. Yes, 1 becomes cancel out, right? Discriminant becomes 1. B square. Hold on, do we have n over here? Oops. This is actually n square. So n is getting cancelled out. Sorry, this is n square. So 1n got cancelled out. So there is 1n pending over here. Nx, right? Nx. Okay. So nx, right? Now create discriminant. So discriminant will be b square. So n square minus 4 into a into c is equals to just 1. Okay, now if you solve it, 3n square minus 4n square and minus this is 4 3, so 123 is equals to what? 3. So clearly minus n square is equals to minus 121. So n is equals to what? 11. Yes, kya? Are you getting it? Square root of 4 3s are 12, 124. Yes, this is 124. And plus 124. Yes, n is equals to 11. Getting it? Can 12 students watch this? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, this is actually a little bit lengthy. Yes, very lengthy. That is why I kept it in the last. Okay. So what is happening over here? First of all, let me conclude. Okay. Let me conclude what is happening over here. So first of all, individual segments is there. Okay, ma'am. Now please multiply. Try multiplying. So this is first, second, third and nth multiplication. So there is sum of n quadratic equations. Sum of n quadratic equations is actually equal to 10n. Right. So now one by one you'll be like, x square, x square, x square, x square. How many x square? So ma'am, this is nx square. Then 1x, 3x, 5x, 2n minus 1x, right? By the way, so 1 plus 3 plus 5, 2n minus 1. How many numbers? N numbers. N terms are there. Now there is a direct trick. Let me teach you that direct trick also. Okay. Direct, some tricks are there over here. Some tricks are there. Okay. So let me teach you this question with some direct tricks rather than the full-fledged formula, okay? Similar thing we are going to do, understand. How many of you have understood till here? And this is what? 0 plus 2 plus 6 all the way up to n minus 1. Correct? Is equals to 10n. Now understand. nx square. Sum of first odd n natural numbers is nothing but n square. So this is n square automatically plus 0 plus 2 plus 6 and all the way up to n minus 1. Okay. All right. So this actually is nothing but so if you solve it, yes, this is actually sigma n square minus sigma n. So this so you have to solve it plus 10n. If you solve, so this is nx square plus n square x plus sigma n square is n plus 1, 2n minus 2n plus 1 by 6 and this is n plus 1 by 2 is equals to 10n. Now keep cancelling n. Now if you solve it, what are you going to get is just this. Further solving it, same thing. Now, as per the question, what are they saying? Eventually, you will get a quadratic equation. Once you get a proper simple quadratic equation, understand that this quadratic equation has two consecutive integral solution. What does that mean? Difference of roots will become 1. Yes or no? So, difference of root is what? Root d by mod a is 1. Now tell me, what is a? Ma'am, a is 1. So mod 1 will be 1 only. So root discriminant will become 1. What does that mean? Discriminant is coming out as 1. Just calculate discriminant and equate it to 1. So this is your discriminant. B square minus 4ac is equals to 1. Simply solve it, you will get n is equals to 11. That's it. And on this note, we are done with the last question of the day. Okay. All right, so this is a good question. I think you can do it. You can do this question without solution also. One practice, so you have to do it. And if you are looking for some batch, okay, if you are looking for a proper structured study batch, okay, online batch, then Sigma batch is for you. Okay. So in Sigma batch, can you see who all teachers will be teaching? You can check it out. I'll be teaching Shreyas sir, Pahul sir, PNJ sir, your Diksha ma'am, and Shubhadar sir. Okay. So physics and chemistry, 6 teacher team is there. Okay. And you know what? View course plan. You'll be getting 3 plans, and this is the last entry of Sigma batch. Okay. And once that entry will get started, we are not going to take like more students. So that is why we cannot like take students every like whole year. I hope you understand there is some batch start date, batch end date. So live classes are happening in these sessions, and the classes timings are 4:30 to 10 o'clock. So if you are looking for a full-fledged structured studies, you can check out this. Okay. And if you click, you will understand what will you be getting. Okay, master classes, live classes will be there, doubt solving, discussion also will be happening, previous year question discussion. Then printed material will not be there because this one is the basic one, but in here printed material will be there. Can you see printed TATVA JEE books will be there. Okay, thank you Taneshwari. So yes, if you are looking for that. Now one more thing, we have pro batches also, right? Pro batches are more of a offline like batches. Okay, just the word is online, but so much monitoring is there, so much like one-on-one will be there, less crowd will be there. Okay, personalized attention will be there. Ma'am, what is the next chapter in Sigma batch? Functions will be the next chapter in Sigma batch. Okay, so yes, here can you see this is the pro batch specially for English speaking students. And you know what, this one is actually a different kind of batch. Can you see offline like discipline? So you don't have to, if you have not bought any coaching, if you have not bought course from any coaching, then this is must buy for you. Okay, so you can see that this is a student camera on. So you will be interacting with your cameras on. Less crowd will be there. Personal attention will be provided in these pro batches. Okay, so yes, this is how it is. And yes, we are going to meet tomorrow. Yes, I hope that I'm going to see you tomorrow also in these practice sessions. Okay, this is me, your Ninja ma'am, signing off. Bye bye.